Um, but they're all trained in some form of either martial art or swordsmanship or whatever, and it's
now recording.
It's pretty you have some very stereotyped Gundams though.
Mm-hmm. It's very 1995, man.
In a good way? Okay.
Well, I mean, it's
95, 96 around the 94.
the Mexico Gundam has a sombrero.
God.
The like Dutch Gundam is like a giant windmill thing.
Wooden shoes.
Yeah, we didn't get it in the anime, but I think we missed the Australian Gundam, which was like a giant kangaroo. That would have been a good addition.
Would it?
Apparently, there's also in the manga, one of the Gundams is actually piloted by a horse. I was like, I remember one of the Gundams riding a horse Gundam, but no, like in the manga, there is a horse that has its own Gundam that is piloted by a horse. Like, what the hell?
Cat is using the cat door down here. I was very impressed.
What's there for, man?
Renee is here.
As a cat does.
He's learning, though. Like, he knows it's down here. I'm proud of him.
Damn him.
Community box, community food. Renee's in the chat talking about prayers for the players who played NBA Jam. He sent us a video about the guy hating the Chicago Bulls and coding in. If you had the Bulls and you were playing late game, you were definitely going to miss in the very end. I remember hearing it was rigged against a certain team. I didn't know it was specifically the Bulls and the ending of the game. You were way less likely to make one of the...
That was Bulls in Detroit.
Hates the Pistons too, right? Both of them? It was two teams?
They were always in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yep.
Right before Jordan started winning.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Because Isaiah Thomas was in the Detroit. Remember, they won like a whole bunch, almost back to back.
Bad Boys? Was that the Bad Boys team or Dirty or something?
That whole league was dirty, man. That in the 80s, man, everybody was getting punched in the face, get thrown in the ground.
Yeah. My coworker likes to talk about 80s NBA. He's like, it's a different animal.
Man, they just started swinging real basketball.
Yeah.
They let them play. I was like, holy
like
shit.
Like hockey style, right? Like, sure, it's just part of the game. It's all part of the game.
It's all part of the show. There you go. There, your Rocketeer reference.
I like it. Yep, that's where it came from. Bigelow's Flying Circus. Damn, we deserve more Rocketeer stuff.
Hey, man. Now we're all unhappy we never got it.
We're all unhappy. In another universe, we're getting nonstop Rocketeer stuff because it's super successful.
Yeah. They're on like the 5th reboot.
Oh, God.
Rocketeer Cinematic Universe.
Go on.
That's how it always was meant to be.
A game that's not Dark Void. Yeah, it was. It was a 3-movie deal for Cliff Secord and company. Friend of the show, Mark Knight, bemoans the lack of Rocketeer lore that we have these days for sure.
Hey man, I'll still kill the NES game. It's good as fuck.
That's the one you like, the NES game?
Yeah, I played the shit out of that one.
In a parallel universe, Waterworld's probably a lot more better, a lot more popular, and it's probably the game for the Virtual Boy was as well. And the Virtual Boy
was as well. My spouse is an unapologetic Waterworld fan. They're a huge fan of that film.
It's not that bad of a movie.
We watched it on 4K maybe a year ago. It's not bad. No, we enjoyed it.
It's not bad.
I mean, she really enjoyed it. I
don't know about that, but I'm like, it's not bad. It's not bad.
So now we have more character pieces, more methodical storytelling. Like I think it would fit in more with, especially dystopian. We had all that run of like Hunger Games and dystopian fiction and Maze Runner and all these sorts of things.
Hopper playing a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple times.
Exactly. Just like he did Bowser. But I think that Waterworld.
The
Baba Bomb. Dennis Hopper, starring Dennis Hopper as Bubba Bomb, King Bubba Bomb.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Like
a Muppet song. Yeah.
Bubba Bomb. No, he's like, no, it's Bubba Bomb. Bubba Bomb.
Ba-ba-ba-bom.
Do. Oh, Dennis Hopper, bring him back to play this role.
Yeah, he was also the villain in Speed, man. That's all he ever did.
Right. That's right. Dennis Hopper lore. King Bowser himself and potentially King Bubba Bomb.
Ba-ba-ba-bom.
I only play King roles in Nintendo universes. You need to have a king mindset for me. Wart wasn't a king, right? But he had a crown.
I don't know, man. That was a made-up villain. What's a made-up villain?
Oh, the dream villain.
Yeah. You can just take him from another game, put him on there, and then somehow become part of the Mario universe. Ba-bomb, ba-bomb.
Do.
Ba-bomb, ba-bomb.
I like this. I'm down for this lore. Dennis Hopper. He's been gone for a while though, right? Like it's not been 5 or 10 years. It's been
a minute.
Wow. Ugh, let's get this thing out. Let's get this thing going. Oh, we've been recording. We just got to go. 408. Is that the right number, Brant? Next week is
408.
Next week is our favorite Beach Boys song episode number.
Which one? The cleaning product? 409?
Is it also a cleaning product?
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
409 spray, yeah.
Yeah, but where did Cheese Real Fine My 409 come from? I know it's an engine type or something, but good for it's the Matrix quote, good for degreasing engines and killing brain cells. I guess you do the same. That 409 does the same thing across both. I used that earlier because somebody was talking about some moonshine. Somebody at work has some moonshine with like fruity pebbles. It tastes like fruity pebbles. It doesn't taste like moonshine going down. Yeah. Ooh.
Probably still burns.
I have some. I've been provided some of this, but I haven't partaken yet.
Let you experience that for the rest of us.
Yeah. Live on camera. We bring down the fruity pebbles.
You're at your own leisure. You don't have to do it live on camera.
Degreasing engines and killing brain cells. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 408 of the NOFODcast. We are No Outside Food or Drink, the Southeast premier video game and Waterworld appreciation podcast. That's right, you came here for video games. You're hanging around for Dennis Hopper, villain lore, Kevin Costner, hero lore, and our Brant's personal favorite Virtual Boy game.
And then somehow Kevin Costner, he grew gills.
He did.
Spoiler alert.
And he protected the plant.
I'm over here watching movies like, this guy's never going to live that long in the water. Oh, shit, he has gills.
It's not that bad. There's some really good set pieces. You can see what they were going for. I don't know. I think it's aged well.
I mean, it was a world of water, man. So
yeah,
it hit that title.
It's no Wario World, but as a water world, it's not too bad. Your number one, the Southeast premier water world podcast defender, Water World Defender podcast. Brent, when's the last time you watched it?
Time it's on TBS. I'll sit there and watch it.
Never.
You've never seen Waterworld at all? Oh, Brant!
It lives in the myth, the legend, Waterworld column for me.
It lives in this realm of.
There's only one movie that I saw that was like everybody says is bad and it's actually bad, and it's Battlefield Earth, and I'm like, Battlefield Earth is not good.
I've never seen Battlefield Earth. It's my Waterworld.
I've seen clips.
Brant said I've seen clips. Was that John Travolta?
Yes. It was like his passion project.
That's what gets people. Do what makes you money. Do what your passion project is.
I mean, that was a religious film for him, so
mm-hmm.
Let's leave it at that.
he's part of a faith that might subscribe to something Battlefield Earth related.
I mean, it might have been in their pretext of the book they read. It might be
possibly
some of the pages in there. Yeah,
very sciencey.
Yep, a lot of aliens.
A little tology in there.
Slight tology.
Slight mix of tology.
Just a tad bit.
Renee in the chat says he's never seen Battlefield either. Never have as well. Do we have... Brant, you recently brought up Netflix at home or Netflix together on Xbox 360. Is that what we're gonna watch? Or we're gonna queue up? We're gonna queue up some Battlefield Earth and watch it together.
It's gonna be like my playthrough of Gears of War 3.
Get our avatars.
Are you awake?
Get our avatars down there, Mystery Science Theatering it.
Yes. We should bring that back. Is there a way to bring that back, like Justin TV style, where the movie's like backwards? We just reverse image flip so there's no copyright infringement, and played it like we played at an unrecognizable speed, so it doesn't set off any alarms. It's like
0.5.
Sure, slow motion.
Yeah.
4 hours. We watched Battlefield Earth for 4 hours.
Why did we induce our pain even longer?
Oh Lord!
I might not.
We could bring up a conversation. So there's a director's cut. No.
Commentary with the commentary.
Guys, that wasn't that bad. Let's go into the deleted scenes. Renee says he also hasn't seen Waterworld.
Waterworld's
we watched that 0.5 speed. Are we watching these movies at 0.5 speed? It doubles.
They'll never get copywritten, man. They'll never copywritten us.
Hey, I might not need subtitles. I can clearly tell like what they're saying. They're taking long enough to enunciate.
I mean, somebody's out there watching Battlefield Earth like to strike it down with copyrights, and they're like, "There's no way this movie's 4 hours. This is not real." But they're not even going to watch the video. They're like, "There's no way."
Is it bad enough to where we get the copyright strike without them actually being upset about the actual IP attack or whatever is happening to issue the copyright strike?
No one our luck, they would like record that and release it in movie theaters. It's like 4 hours. Hell yeah. We're waiting for
Mystery Science Theater cut.
Yeah. We're waiting for this to get famous. Let's go.
The 3 of us. All right, here's the thing, Brant. We're looking at it. We're looking at it right, but it's projected behind us backwards for the copyright infringement thing. So they see our faces instead of the back of the heads. So that way we're not Mystery Science Theater 5000. We're doing our own thing. It's clearly not.
I mean, we're in the age of AI, right? We can pretty much AI our faces on the main characters. So like one of us could be Travolta and the other one could be Forrest Whitaker character. And I mean, like,
we make it our own thing. Forrest Whitaker's in that movie and it still sucks.
Yeah.
I think he is in that movie. I vaguely remember him being in there.
Renee says he hasn't seen Waterworld either.
Rather than slowing down the movie, we could just play it at an unrecognizable,
Whitaker.
like for the audience, it would be unrecognizable. Like,
yep, he's in there. Holy shit! I was right. I don't know why I remember that.
You know so much about this movie, Cesar.
Holy shit! How do I remember that?
No.
Yeah, that just came to my mind. I'm like a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. It just popped in my head. I wasn't even trying.
It's just in there. He just popped in there.
I mean, that's the 2 biggest stars out of there. Unless you ever heard of somebody called Barry Pepper. That sounds like a fake name.
No, he was in 61. He was in that HBO movie. He played Roger Maris. I know who Barry Pepper is.
He's also in Green Mile.
He's good. Yeah, he's one of the guards in Green Mile, didn't he? Yeah, Barry Pepper's awesome.
Yeah.
He's the second build under there.
Yep. He's a guard with Tom Hanks. He's the other guard. If you're trying to imagine who Barry Pepper is, he's the other guard in Green Mile. What other half speed movies are we gonna watch? You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Whoa, yeah.
Throwing the chum half speed. Shark rises up out of the water, half speed.
I had to listen to the Indianapolis story in half speed too.
Here's to swimming with
Oh.
bowling. I don't know if it works in half speed. Why is that the quote that I picked?
I don't know.
You were talking about the Indianapolis story. That's why.
Yeah.
That's some hat, Harry. There's some good lines in Jaws. I like Brandt's unreliable narrator story trope. We do Mystery Science Theater as unreliable narrators, in which we recall every aspect of the movie like a fever dream. It's not exactly as we remembered it. But we're all three unreliable narrators. We pause it and hypothesize what we think is going to be next, and then we see where the movie goes from there. Unreliable narration. It's a nice storytelling technique. Brand, of course, sent us a video regarding Final Fantasy VII and how the PS1 version of it uses that storytelling technique of unreliable narration, in which you get, everybody's point of view, and it's not always the truth. It's their truth. You get some of Cloud's memories, which are not his memories. You get Sephiroth coming through. You get Tifa telling stuff, but she doesn't tell the truth because she's telling Cloud stuff he wants to hear. So there's some interesting stuff in the way that game is written.
And we talked about this before. I feel like they fixed some of that in the remake because, Tifa was like quick to call out the bullshit a lot more quickly than it was in that game, where she just kind of just roll with it throughout the whole fucking game till like the third act. Yeah,
afraid to burst his bubble.
Like, oh, well, he I don't know if he remembers everything right. Like, oh, now you're telling us in the third act? Holy shit. Where were you the first two times?
Disc 2.5.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that was a hell of an intro. We actually have some video game news tonight. We're going to discuss the following topics.
I thought we were Battlefield Earth podcast.
We are. We're also unreliable.
The one and
narration.
only.
We're just going to switch from Waterworld to Battlefield Earth. I want to see it now. Waterworld was not that bad. Cesar said it's horrible.
We're going to combine them. Battlefield, Waterworld.
So is it different if it's not ironically bad? Like, what is a movie with the alien in the wheelchair, or the kids in the wheelchair and the alien rolls him off the cliff? Cesar knows the clip I'm talking about.
I don't know.
It got a 4K release. It came to Mac and Me.
Holy shit! No
way.
The
kid rolling off the
long ass time.
But like, that's unironic. Is that ironically bad? Unironically bad? Like, what is Battlefield Earth? What is Waterworld under? Because
Battlefield Earth is like,
wasn't bad.
I don't know, man. It's
just bad.
I think it's the whole buildup, right? Like they build it off as this big sci-fi epic, and John Travolta put so much money into it, and it's like you said, it was his passion project, and he promoted the hell of that movie, and it's just so mediacore, man. It's just, I don't know, man.
I can only picture the tape, the box art on the tape, like his face. Yeah. That's it. That's all I can see. That's all I know about it. I'm actually going in blind.
That's all anybody should know about that film. So, I mean, if you wake up one day and you're watching Battlefield Earth, then I would question whether or not you're either in hell or purgatory. Is one of the two. There's no way you're doing it out of your voluntary.
I might have it. My laser discs are right here. I might have it on Laserdisc. There's a chance that would be a good laser. That's a Laserdisc era movie, though, right? There's a good chance.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Cesar's still shaking his head. He's like, no, don't watch
somebody.
that
I hope you put it in there and somebody wrote something else on there. Like
they wasted a Laserdisc on that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, like people would write on their record covers. It's like Battlefield shit. You get one that's just like Earth crossed out. It just says Battlefield shit on it. Has it come out? Has Battlefield Earth come out on Battlefield Earth? My top result is the book regarding the ology that we referenced.
Ron Hubbard classic.
Cesar wasn't lying. It's straight science fiction.
Oh,
I just want to see if it's out on Laserdisc. That's what I have to know.
Scientific cosmetology.
Oh
no!
I can get the 1953 classic, The War of the Worlds, on Laserdisc for $13 shipped. I'm all about that.
That would be a better value for anything.
I love that movie.
Which version?
I don't enjoy the Steven Spielberg. I don't think that's a good one.
That was weird. Where The whole thing we had to kill that guy in the house. I was like,
Yes, Tim Robbins.
Yep.
Is that movie also in the Tology verse? another individual
Adjacent?
is in that film.
Adjacent?
Yeah, it's probably adjacent. I'm with us on that.
We have 3 potential episode titles within the first 15 to 20 minutes. That doesn't happen often. We have a lot to pick from, guys. Keep the quotes coming. We're actually going to talk video game news here. GTA 6 on Netflix? ? New Wolverine PlayStation. Will we get it physical? Find out later. Cyber attack involving the Steam Machine? ? Possible Zelda anniversary leaks as soon as friend of the show Mark's Knight purchases his Nintendo Switch 2. And we have your announced today August PlayStation Extra and Premium titles. I'm one of your hosts, Richard Bergman, joined tonight by Newsmaster Brant McKee.
What's up?
Brant, what's your favorite film in the Tologyverse?
The Tologyverse.
Which Top Gun is your favorite? Deep dive into the
Mission
lore.
Impossible. Mission Impossible count as
Which one?
the Tologyverse.
The whole was it Octology or what do they call it? He films with them.
Eyes wide shut. That other voice you've been hearing for the past 20 minutes is our resident lore master and page master, Cesar Concepcion II. Cesar, welcome.
Hey.
Cesar, what is your favorite Tologyverse title?
Jerry Maguire.
That's a good one. Show me the Tology, my favorite quote from the film.
Yep.
Battlefield Earth. Who thought we would get here? I never knew those were tied.
Answering Battlefield Earth, yes.
I never knew those were tied.
Show me the Tology for 600.
Oh, shit.
It's Brant's lucky day.
Cesar, there is a dedicated channel to this content on our current IPTV provider. I don't know if you've seen it as you scan through the the channel.
I don't look for Tologies.
He doesn't surf.
You can pick that one. Oh boy. We've got a lot of mileage out of that one. I've seen those like audiobook tapes and stuff at Goodwill before.
Would somebody get out the game or like, no, this has got to go to Goodwill?
No, I don't know how that works.
How do they get there? Or do they just like donate it there as part of their distribution of
right.
I guess that would make more sense.
I have a digital copy of Time Splitters 2 for PlayStation 5 now. I no longer need my PS2 copy of Time Splitters 2. I'm gonna donate this. I think that's the same. It's the same
mindset.
Yeah, the same wavelength.
I don't need the VHS. I have the DVD.
Right.
I have the 4K UHD version of this now, so it's even better. It's region free. I can get rid of this region locked Blu-ray.
We may be alienating a
free-ology.
We may be alienating a certain audience.
Hey, we're talking about all sorts of ology.
Yeah, Box is here. What's up, Box?
Could be cosmetology, proctology. There's all sorts of ologies out there, man.
Top 5 tology there. But this specifically is Tom Cruiseology and John Travoltaology.
Several people part of that ology.
The King of Queens lady got out of there, right? Didn't she? Leah Remini. Leah Remini. Yeah. Maybe that's her copies of the content floating around at Goodwill. Maybe she donated those. I couldn't come up with that name for a second. That took a minute. All right, let's get into some video games. GTA 6 on Netflix. What the hell is this? According to VGC, an extended look at GTA 6 is coming to Netflix later this month. We all know this will be copied out immediately after this broadcast. August 27th, so we have about 2 weeks from now. A preview will take place on August 27th. Rockstar has announced the GTA 6 an extended look premieres on Netflix on August 27th at 12 p.m. Pacific time for us in the Atlanta area, 3 p.m. Eastern time. And for our neighbors in the British Standard Time, that will be 8 p.m. It'll also launch on the Rockstar Games YouTube channel and the GTA 6 website 6 hours later. It'll be all over Reddit and Twitter and everywhere else immediately. Neither Rockstar nor Netflix has given any more information on the presentation or how long it will last. We don't know what this looks like. Blah, 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 blah. This is just a huge media property. We're leveraging another licensing agreement, right? Trying to draw traffic to a certain platform. The MLB had a Field of Dreams game, and it's always been on, I would argue, ESPN is kind of a fragmented audience because it's cable, but that was on Netflix last night, which we're able to kind of circumvent with our current TV situation. But Box notes in the chat. It's a Netflix exclusive ad, essentially. Yeah. So I think that pretty much nails it.
They paid the money, right? They paid the money to
right.
broadcast this. That's basically what it is. So I mean, that Take-Two's in the business of making money. So
where's that money gonna go? As we've seen recently, the Aisha Sharma blow up rat at the Bethesda studios didn't make the news, but the Bethesda surviving artists and creators kind of planted flags outside of the Bethesda studio as Microsoft CEO Aisha Sharma rolled through, or Xbox CEO came through to
Xbox CEO
to play the new Elder Scrolls game,
the Asterisk edition.
Was anybody trying to count that? Like, is that Cyrodiil? Is that, what are we trying to,
people were
Black Isle? Yeah, what are we trying to figure out what that is? But they put flags out for each fired individual, and it was kind of an impressive display of just showing the numbers that have been lost, like layoffs from the studio the past, I don't know what the metric was, past year, past 6 months, but when you have the CEO of your games division coming by and you've rented this thing, and they made a stand, they showed up, they made a presentation for that. So I'm kind of impressed by that. The rat was like scabby or something. It was like a play on contract work or just filling in with people. You would like to think somebody would think about something like that, but it's comes down to money. I'm more and more convinced. Box says Skyrim remake for Helix and PS6. Sure, why not? Why not another upscaled Skyrim version?
They just spell it Skyrim and then they spell that backwards, and that's the asterisk. Somebody broke that down yet? Yep.
Myrix. That doesn't sound bad. That sounds fantastical, right?
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls 6 Myrix is just Skyrim backwards. It's not bad.
Yeah, that way you look in the mirror and you look at it through the mirror, you're like, son of a bitch, they got me again. You didn't notice it until you look in the mirror.
Yeah. No. In this one, you don't do Fusro Da. You do Da Ro Fus. Yeah. It's not the same thing.
It's like you're a Vanilla Ice thing. Yeah, it's not the same.
Yeah. It's not that. It's not the thing you. It's not the thing you think you already know.
It sounds nothing like David Bowie song. There's no way.
We're getting some Wolverine PlayStation 5 console covers and controllers. What are these? Is it going to work on my launch PS5?
I think it will, maybe.
I don't know, because everything I've seen, it looks like it is the newer PS5s.
How many is that? Have they sold more of those than they did the launch one that I have? You think there's more of those out there?
I don't know. I mean, they quickly, once they moved to that's all they sold.
That's all they've supported.
But, yeah.
There's never been plates and stuff for the old one, right? That was the company we talked about on the show that got sued.
No.
They got the black plates. They got just the standard color ones.
They did, yeah. Okay. They did a whole line of, they did black, they did like silver, red, like a purplish color as well.
I did like the purple one. I saw the purple one online. Yeah, I thought that looked pretty good.
And then they didn't make any more. They made the corresponding colors for the controllers. And then once they came out with the Slim, it's like they started making all the plates for just the Slim and Pro. So
I mean, even then, it's like even when they came out with Yote, it's still they never restocked it. So like at this time, I'm like, if I'm gonna get it this time, I'm probably gonna jump day one because once Yote sold out, they were like, yeah, I never saw those Pro console covers ever come back in stock for the Yote.
Really?
Yeah, it was gone. I seen them come in for the standard PS5s. Those Pro ones are gone. They I think that was the only Pro place they made. Was
Did
the
they look
Yote. That
good?
was it. I mean, I kind of regret not getting it. I think they were selling them on PlayAsia for like 100 something. I was like, no, I'm not paying $100 something for that. So
For a cosmetic, a physical cosmetic at least. It's not a digital cosmetic.
that way I can feel great about myself when I look at it every day. Just me alone. Like, yeah, that was great.
I never look at mine. I fire it up. I make sure the disc is in there, and I never.
I had to hear that fucking beep until they gave me the option to turn it off, and now I don't hear the beep. And then I missed the beep because every time I go in here, it's like, how did this console turn on? It's like I don't have the beep on anymore.
Yeah.
I must have hit the controller accidentally.
I never cut mine off. I kind of like it. I like knowing it's turning on or off. Dude.
Beep.
Mm-hmm. But this news comes from VGC. Sony has revealed a limited edition PS5 console, as well as console covers and controllers to tie in with the release of Marvel's Wolverine. The console cover looks like you would imagine Wolverine has gotten a hold of this console. It kind of looks like the building that I sent you the guys that poster of the week before Comic-Con in San Diego. It's like the 3 Wolverine blades going across. The PS5. Go ahead.
And what's cool, I don't know if they say it on here, and they might, but I mean, those slashes are see-through. I was like, I kind of want you can see the fan and everything. I was like, that's pretty dope.
That's kind of neat. The PS5 Digital Edition Marvel's Wolverine Battle Yellow Limited Edition bundle contains a yellow PS5 digital edition console with a Wolverine design, as well as a matching yellow DualSense controller. The bundle will only be available as PS5 Digital Edition, with no plans to sell PS5 Disc or PS5 Pro bundles. Instead, players who already own a PS5 Slim or PS5 Pro can buy the bundle cover. The console cover separately, with the yellow DualSense controller will also be available as a standalone purchase. I think that one looks really good. I think the yellow Wolverine controller looks really sharp.
Yeah. They have a corresponding, of course, that's silver, but it's the adamantium version. But out of the two, the yellow with the black looks better than the silver and the black.
Oh, yeah. They know what they're doing. It's that 80s, early 90s Wolverine yellow. They know what they're doing with that one.
Of course, the digital edition console will be about $650. Wireless controllers are going to run you about $84.99. The console covers look like they're going to be about $75.
Oof.
For whichever version you want.
Now to go up in price.
For now.
SSR reminds us. For now. Currently.
And of course, in the video, they show, of course, the included cover for your attachable disk drive too. So people had a field day responding to this. Like, oh great, another physical console, and thanks for including the disk drive cover.
It's never backed off. If I click on any sort of PlayStation announcement or content or anything, it doesn't matter the platform that I click on. It's nonstop, the comments. Like, people are not letting go. It stays on there.
I think it's going to bite them in the ass. And I mean, Cesar, and we've talked about it too, on and off the podcast, is like the shortage of all the chips and storage, memory. It's not going away. And now GPUs are going up. CPUs are starting to like slowly increase.
It's usually one or the other, right? Like, we're fighting one or the other in some capacity. And now it's turning into both.
No. They're working in tandem now, yeah. At this point, some motherboards are about to go up too. So,
but we've had times like where GPUs are super expensive, but RAM's cheap.
Yeah,
and then we've had times where RAM is inexpensive, and or the other way around. RAM is expensive.
GPUs are surprisingly affordable now.
Yeah.
So right now is RAM, and then motherboard's about to go up, and then I think CPUs are going up too. So
yeah.
That's why a friend of the show contacted Richard. He went out there and bought a PC. He got a decent deal on a PC from Costco. So
okay. I've eyeballed a couple there and was curious about them.
It's it has DDR5. 30, I think it was like 32 gigs of
Oh, wow.
DDR5, which is like those are going for Cyber PC for almost like $2,500. You got it for like a thousand. It's like
Damn.
$500 off. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Costco's got a hell of a deal until I think it expires in like 2 days. Yeah, it's a hell of
Yeah.
a deal. It's like normally 1,500 and it's like $9.99.
Damn, flip the RAM and go get something else. Be part of the problem, friend of the show.
Yeah.
You could do it.
He's got a. I think it came with an NVIDIA 5060.
But yeah, hardware keeps going up, and I forget. I saw some story about like even some of these companies that you would think that have a lot of buying power are trying to go to like they're starting to go to like third-party Chinese manufacturers for RAM and being like, hey, you know, can we get a deal? And they're like, nope, the market's the market. Either you buy it at this price or you don't buy it. So it's gonna.
We just gotta wait. We
It's
gotta
gonna be
wait till the
dark.
bubble bursts, man.
Dark days.
Wait till the bubble bursts.
And the thing was, I know the parts list for the supposed specs of PS5 leaked. Was it like early this year or into last year? And
the 6, the new one.
Yeah, they were estimating them at about $1,000 just for the like cost of everything there. And PlayStation's already said that they don't really want to sell the hardware at a loss anymore. So I don't know.
That old model of giving away the razor to sell the razor blades is gone. It's not the same thing. It's not even close. Microsoft showed you that with Game Pass. Try to get you to subscribe to razor blades, and
I mean,
it's not the same.
At the end of the day, man, if we're going all digital, I'm going for that handheld if that does come out. So
it's a pretty cool concept. And if we're going all digital, we might as well have that, right?
That would be the only way for me, at least. I would need a reason. That would be a reason.
Handhelds are cool.
That's why they're doing that like low power. Supposedly, why they're doing that like low power mode for certain games. So
to kind of turn it into like a Series S type scenario.
Yeah, to where you could possibly run it on lower spec, maybe handheld hardware. So I don't know. I've already got a couple decent handhelds. I think I'd hold out.
You know, if you bought a Series S in 2020, if that's the one you banked on and that's the one you went with, and you either had Game Pass or had a big digital library, you're not doing too bad. You're still fine.
Yeah.
You're still doing just fine.
I think they said what was Gears of War E-Day on Series S was like. I forgot what the resolution on there. It was pretty low.
Really? Is that one of the first like, red flag?
I don't know. Somebody marked us like, yeah, the Series S is showing its age now.
I was wondering
is
when
that actually is that native running it off the console though? Because you can also like cloud game off of that thing, and I wonder if the cloud gaming would be better.
Do that with a 1X and be fine. There's people out there with a 1X doing just fine, right?
Yeah.
They played the long game.
I forgot where I read it. Somebody had posted it. I mean, I don't think it was terrible, but
it was still a slightly compromised experience, more so than anything has been before. We had round after round, like Halo Infinite came out for 1X, or the old Xboxes, and it took so long to get anything that was like an exclusive to this generation, or that you couldn't stream, like Brant was saying. You could still stream that stuff on those things, so even the newer Gears. Brant, I don't know if I think Cesar and I were messing with each other back and forth. Gears Reloaded is $10 on Steam, and apparently is super optimized for Steam Deck.
You ready? Here it is. It's 576p for performance and balance modes, 720p for quality.
Wow, that's actually pretty wild this day and age.
Yeah. It's almost down to 480p, man. We can bring out the CRT.
What do you mean bring it out? Mine's already out. Mine's ready to go. That seems handheld optimized, right? Like I hear those resolutions and I'm like, oh yeah. I hear that and I'm like, okay, that'll look perfect on my Steam Deck. It looks so good. I guess we're getting to that. It's like a diminishing.
That might be how the ROG's running it as well. So
Okay.
I'm assuming that's probably what they put over there.
They start doing that, like a Series S portable ROG slash ROG version.
Yeah, because they said the Series X is 1224p for balance and 1000p for performance.
Wow. So this is a demanding game. I'm kind of excited by that. I know a friend of the show, Charles, played a lot of that first beta. Is the new beta open for all of us?
Yeah,
Yes.
Anybody can do
Yep.
that one? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We already have so many games we want to play with each other. I don't. It's pulling our attention, right? It's going back and forth. He loved it though. I want to play it just because Charles loved it so much. In Europe, did any of you guys buy a Steam machine in Europe?
No.
Might have been cheaper to fly out there and buy one and come back.
Possibly.
But those who did need to beware.
Why is that, young Brent?
So this comes from Chris Scolio on VGC. I'll run through this real quick. Numerous number of Redditors have been reporting that they received emails today informing them that the distribution company that sends Steam hardware to European customers was affected by a cyber attack. The email informs users that CEVA Logistics had a possible cyber attack, and possibly the information involved in delivering the Steam Deck hardware was probably compromised. They're looking into it still, but to be aware that customers' information, things like their name, street address, postal code, city, country, phone number, email address, the Steam account, and the products that they ordered and total price of the products possibly is the information that would leak, which is and isn't a big deal. I mean, any kind of cyber attack is, but definitely stuff like this. Obviously, it's not stuff like your social security number or credit card number or anything, but still, this information alone could be used to gather more information from those people, possibly, do skimming attacks or phishing attacks through their email or phone number or texts, things like that. So it's definitely something you never want to see, and hopefully they get all this rectified, and hopefully anybody over in Europe just be aware, be safe with your information, be skeptical about any random text, emails, phone calls
from the Steams or related industries,
from unrelated, or maybe even related industries.
Related industries,
because this was just the logistic company, but now that they've got that information, they can really impersonate anybody, right?
Yeah. Those aren't horrible details to have. It seems like what email companies would sell from us, right? Like what you fill out, and
or Facebook or any of these.
Next up, images of a 40th anniversary Legend of Zelda Switch 2 and Pro Controller have reportedly leaked from Chris Scolio at VGC. Friend of the show, Mark Knight, is to thank for this one. He said, "Is there going to be a Zelda special edition?" I said, "Probably not." Or we haven't heard anything about it. And within 3 days of him purchasing a Switch 2, these leaked materials. I don't know about these though. I saw some of these images and I was like,
some of these, I mean, if it's true, because I mean, we're gonna go over it, but it's just the packing material for these items. So I mean, it could be faked. It looks decently legit. I like the way that these things look, but it could definitely be faked.
That is essentially all of the news from Brazilian journalist and Universo Nintendo editor-in-chief Necro Felipe Lima, who previously claimed to have been shown both products. The images are of a Switch 2 like console bundle. So you have the dock with the Triforce and like gradient versions of gold and green, and then exclusive Joy-Cons, which are like Triforce themed. So you have again the green and gold, and then the back. Don't they do like the back panel, the back handstand thing that or whatever sticks out that sits out there to prop up the system? And a Pro controller. The Pro controller looks really good in my opinion. But it's got, I mean, if you were to design like 40th anniversary Zelda materials, this is kind of what you would come up with, right? There's not really anything, there's nothing where you're like, oh man, they really went for it here, or that was a brave choice. It seems very safe and generic-ish, which is what flagged to me as like, I don't know about this one.
I mean, if these are true, it will be the first Joy-Cons that we have that are actually different colors.
Yeah.
Because they do sell the, different colored Joy-Cons, but they're still the black, and then they have like the part that actually gets inserted into the rail system is just a different color. So like you never even see it. But these are actually like a gradient of like two different colors of green, and they've got these triangle prism designs on them to kind of mimic the Triforce. They've got little gold accents and things like that, so it looks good. I mean, same thing with the Pro controller has the same kind of like the grips are two different green gradients, and you have that same kind of gold and black like Triforce prism thing with the big Legend of Zelda symbol and everything on there. And
they didn't use, I guess you could do, this is not an Ocarina of Time thing, right? This is a 40th anniversary thing. Because they didn't use that underlying garnish or whatever you call that underneath the Triforce until Twilight Princess, I believe. And that was not around for Ocarina of Time. When do you first remember? I think that's a Twilight Princess thing. I don't even think that's in Wind Waker. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Like that leafy looking thing that's on that controller?
Yeah.
But this is allegedly marketed as like a 40th anniversary Legend of Zelda kit. I don't know. You look at that, the Skyward Sword Joy-Cons and that, I kind of would say that was safe, but that still had more of an original look than what these artist renders are, or these alleged accurate Switch 2 console and Pro controller. What's that?
Quotation marks around accurate.
Exactly. It's fun to speculate. This stuff's cool. We all have that Pro controller. It's a hell of a Pro controller for that system. I don't know if friend of the show, Mark's Knight, picked one up. He asked me about them. And I was like, yeah, I've got two, and I've got 2 sets of Joy-Con, so all 4 of us can play Mario Kart or whatever we want to do.
Yeah, friend of the show, Renee, has talked about getting a Pro controller, but has yet to get one.
Did they get hit by the price increase, like $10 or $15 or something like that?
I think so.
Yeah. It's a good controller, though. It really is. If you're going to play docked, that's one of the ways to go. All right, last but not least, PlayStation Plus game catalog update for August. Some bangers in here.
Good stuff in here.
Yeah.
Real good stuff.
Some actual NOFODcast highly recommended titles, such as the leader there on the news story, Helldivers 2. This comes from Adam Michel, Director of Content Acquisition and Operations, Sony Interactive Entertainment. Thankfully, he is not Director of Publishing Physical Discs for Sony Interactive Entertainment.
They are no Megan Spur.
They are no Megan Spur. We do love us a good Megan Spur update.
Yep.
We do. And that'll be due, what, next week or 2 weeks from now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, shortly, right?
Yeah. It's that second half of Xbox, I think, every month. Your first game, Helldivers 2, only for PS5. Only PS5. Then you're getting Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, also for PS5. Vampire Survivors for PS5 and PS4. The Bullet Hell. Has anybody played this? I think I bought it for Steam, and everybody was talking about it, and I never played it.
That dopamine fix, man. It's just like if you wanted to like watch a movie and just fuck around with the game in the background, that's what that would be.
And see the
No
number go up.
story. It's just no. I mean, you're just going around, kill as many enemies you can, upgrade your weapons. That's it.
Gotcha. Hell is Us. That's coming for PS5. Intense melee combat meets the thrill of exploration. Exploration. I'll struggle with that one. That is coming August 25th in the US, UK, and Japan. Uma Musume. Pretty Derby Party Dash for PS4.
So Uma's Japanese brand will probably know it was for horse.
I thought it was bear. What's bear?
Kuma. Uma's horse, and then Musume is like a daughter or girl. So it's like horse girl.
Horse girl.
Or like makes sense when you look at the photo of it.
Derby Dash. Are they horse girls?
They are.
Yes.
Oh, I see it now. I see their ears. Okay.
Yeah, they have horse ears.
That's the giveaway. I see.
Weird.
Uma Musume Pretty Derby Party Dash. PS4 is coming August 25th, US, UK, and Japan. 2 Point Museum for PS5. August 25th. Metro Exodus for PS5 and PS4, also August 25th. Dying Light 2 Stay Human, August 25th. Your PlayStation Premium titles. There's actually some pretty cool games here. One of them we knew about. Onimusha Dawn of Dreams for PS5 and PS4. That will be... I don't see a date. This was the fourth one, right?
18th or something like that. Yeah, the 18th or something like that. I think it should come out with the rest of the other stuff on the 18th.
You had Onimusha 1, 2, and 3, and then you had Dawn of Dreams. It was the last one for that PS2 era. That was the last one until they started remaking them, right? That's our last Onimusha?
Correct.
Yeah.
How dare you, sir? How dare you remind us of the
I'm just trying to track down the lore. I'm trying to go over the release schedule.
No.
Rubbing salt in the wound.
And last but not least, coming from your PlayStation 1 directly to your PS5 and PS4, Disney's Atlantis, The Lost Empire.
I can speak to this one.
I heard this is a good video game. I heard this is a really good video game.
It's actually pretty good.
All right, follow up to this. I've never seen Disney's Atlantis. I've never seen this movie.
Very good.
I hear it's amazing. Because I love Treasure Island. That's Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet.
That's the wrong movie. It's not the same thing. What is Atlantis about?
Little lost city called Atlantis.
I know what Atlantis is.
It's discovered by the voice of Michael J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox.
Just Michael J.
Among
Fox.
others.
Playing Milo Thatch as he leads a team of experts. Yeah, I don't know. I missed this one. I don't know if it was between Disney Renaissances or I just wasn't watching animated films at this time, but I missed this one.
It was late, like it was early 2000s. It was like right before Disney decided, like, we're going to take a break on 2D animation.
Yep.
And just do everything 3D based after the hits of Toy Story and all that from Pixar.
Yeah. Because they adopted, like, Disney animation studios went 3D as well after that, right? And you were trying to figure out, like, all right, is this Pixar or regular Disney? It's the same type stuff. But I have heard this is a great video game. A good one. A solid addition to PlayStation.
Yep. Good PS1 game.
A good old school classic. Old school games, as they would say. Games played and games acquired. Gentlemen, we all played with friend of the show Buish last Saturday night. Halo Campaign Evolved. So we all get to kind of unpack this together. Slowly.
Start.
I don't know. We all synced up together. It was easy. I think Cesar and I are on PlayStation. Brant, you and Buish are on Xbox. We jumped in there. It was fine. Voice was fine. Like, Cesar started the party for us. No issue. I believe the first game in Master Chief Collection is kind of infamous for giving you weird cutscene discrepancies. Like, Cesar's hosting the match. I'm in there with him. He sees the Pillar of Autumn intro. I don't. I launch on the bridge like Master Chief. There's weird stuff in Master Chief Collection even to today. And I didn't see any of that. Like, we didn't have any weird... We all saw the opening cutscene.
We all saw the cutscene.
Yeah.
And then I just remember looking to my left and seeing Cesar's Master Chief like in a karate like ready to fight somebody.
Like a
like,
posed
grip.
Yeah.
statue, right?
Master
Yeah.
Chief.
Yeah, and I was on the other side of the Hush casket with Buish, looking at Buish doing the same thing. We were both just squared up on either side. So this is the first time outside of like any mods or anything that 4 people can play this campaign, which was obviously a draw to us. We love Halo. We love playing. I've heard Cesar say this is actually his favorite campaign of all the Halo games. We're going to move on. So to have 4 of us play this together was cool. That alone was like, all right, we all got to try this out. It looks beautiful. The aforementioned cutscene was like an extended look. Like it's almost like a director's cut of each cutscene. And we've seen 3 or 4 just kind of going through in between the different levels and stuff. And they're more fleshed out. I was describing, there's a coworker that was asking me, he's like, man, I haven't, first off, he said, I don't have an Xbox. I can't play that one. And I was like, guess what? 2 of us are playing this on PlayStation. And it's also available for PC. So I think he might end up picking it up for PlayStation. But where was I going with this? Something with the cutscenes, something with
you were saying the cutscenes were like more
Yes.
in depth.
So just think about like the original Xbox, you would get was it the cinematic games that we're used to now after Call of Duty and Uncharted and some of these other cinematic masterpieces. Metal Gear Solid 4 is the one with the long cutscenes. So this predates all those, and you would get a cutscene to kind of drive the narrative forward and fill in the gaps. But this, instead of being, a 30-second, 45-second clip on an Xbox DVD-ROM, we're getting a full intro and outro to the level. I feel like it's a fully fleshed out. They add the stuff about give my pistol to my daughter, who we know is Miranda Keys going down. I'm pretty sure that's not in the intro. That's not in the first game. So there's some lore fleshing out, that's going to be in there. Hopefully this was successful enough to get us a Halo 2, Halo 3 campaign involved. The numbers I've heard have not been great. With
The rumor
Xbox,
is that they're already working on 2, so
the rumor is that yes, but these numbers are like abysmal, and PlayStation is like right behind Xbox. It was like 41% Xbox, 38% PlayStation, right behind it, and the Xbox numbers were low, and I was like, damn. But a little bit further into the game, and I feel like it was just me. I was crying about it the most. The performance was absolute dog shit.
well, I was with you.
Okay.
It wasn't as terrible as you were describing, but I had a lot of that same stuttering, screen tearing.
It should not be. If I'm playing a brand new release, I know this is their first crack at what? Unreal Engine 5 this is playing on?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of Slipstream and whatever all these variations of the Bungie engine were that they maintained for so long. Because they were iterative. After that first Halo, Bungie iterated on that same engine all the way up through, I think Halo 4 and 5 used iterations of that same engine. And then Infinite used Slipstream, which we talked earlier in the show about contractors, this job going to contract work, this industry going to contract work, and how horrible that was. It's well documented how bad that was for Halo Infinite. People coming in on like 6-month contracts and stuff. But it got to a point where I was like, I have to quit playing this and restart the system because it's dog shit. In the direct comparison, I have played the original Halo Combat Evolved so many times. And this version, the playability of this game, despite how good it looked, was far below both the original on Xbox, the Xbox One Anniversary Edition that came out in 2011, and even the Master Chief version. It was horrible. But it gave us a break. We restarted. Those things happen. Maybe it was a weird thing on our end. Maybe it's netcode. We're going across 2 different platforms, despite them talking about the cross-platform playability. So very early on, I kind of got broken with achievements and trophies and stuff because I would do stuff and I know I did it and they wouldn't pop. Like it didn't complete for me for some reason. Halo Reach. Is it Reach or ODST? There's a game on Master Chief Collection that I have not completed according to the achievements, and I know I beat it. I beat it with you guys. And so at the end of our playthrough, we played through Pillar of Autumn, Truth and Reconciliation, Halo. I guess they're in reverse order. Pillar of Autumn, Halo, Truth and Reconciliation. What's next? Silent Cartographer.
Silent Cartographer.
And then Assault on the Control Room. Is that the one we just finished, or we're on Assault on the Control Room? I think, or we just finished Assault on the Control Room. We're in.
I think we just finished that.
Yeah. So we're headed to 2 betrayals and like the library. Cesar's favorite level in gaming.
Yep. Library. We're
barreling towards that. So I'm excited to see where that goes. I'm excited to see what this looks like. This is the best looking it's ever been. It really does look good. And when you go in some of these dark areas, like inside some of the constructs, like the Forerunner constructs inside the Halo, it's very dark and you'll have a needler. And I'm very happy with how the guns feel in the DualSense. Cesar, have you felt that too? Like with that controller, just how, the pistol, the AR, everything feels really good on that DualSense controller.
I'm always a big fan of the DualSense, man.
It is. It really is great. And it's fun playing with 4 players. One person has to sit on the back of the Warthog and just kind of face backwards. That 4th player kind of sucks on the Warthog. Like it's not quite.
You got to do like that old country-esque right in the back of the pickup truck. It's like, hey, we're not room in here. You got to get in the back of the pickup truck.
Yeah, you got to sit. You got to face everybody in traffic backwards. Looks great. Performance was dog shit. After the restart, everything seemed to be way better.
Friend of the show, Buish, talked it up about how great it was in his end. So
he had no issues. I'm like, how does this happen? I don't know if he's as sensitive to it as we are. Maybe that's the best way to be. But I shouldn't.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
What I was trying to drive to earlier, and the first game doesn't hold a solid 30 on original Xbox, but I'm like, I wish I was playing these graphics with the engine of that original Xbox one, just to have better performance. It was so bad.
It would have been great if they put a fucking multiplayer in there. So,
did y'all read the stories where it was supposed to be in there? It got cut at the last minute.
I did not.
Brand, it was supposed to be in there. Even just the rudimentary multiplayer that we all played in Halo 1, just the LAN type stuff, that was supposed to be in there. And they cut it. Sprint doesn't break the game. I don't feel like I'm moving any faster. I think if somebody's walking and somebody's sprinting, the sprinter does move faster.
Half the time I'm forget about it, and then it's like if I need to catch up, I'll use the sprint. But otherwise, I'm like, I'm not even worrying about it, thinking about it.
Yeah. We're playing on Legendary, right? I think we're not.
Yeah.
Not the hardest one.
No, it is the highest difficulty.
We're playing on the highest difficulty?
Yep.
Oh shit. I thought we were on
that.
Okay.
That explains.
You get an achievement for beating on the highest difficulty, Legendary.
So we die in stupid ways, but there's 4 of us, so it's more forgiving. That first Halo, as long as nobody's in conflict, being shot at or that sort of thing, you can back up and the other chief will respawn. So in this one, we have three chances across the board. We've all played this game so many times. I feel like shooting, sniping, pistol, everything's what I expect. Like it feels like Halo. Brant would famously say it has them Halo bones. I feel like it does. Outside of that performance, I'm pretty happy with what we've had so far. Cutscenes look really good.
Even though we're playing on the hardest difficulty, hunters are way harder than the elites are way harder than the hunters.
Yeah. We said that, and then one of them killed us, and Cesar's like, hey, you guys were talking shit about the hunters. Look at them now. They're cleaning shop. Oh, they came after us. It's good, though. Is that on YouTube, Cesar? Did that get pushed over to YouTube? Or is that still just on Twitch right now?
Maybe.
Okay, we'll get that over, so that'll be on YouTube forever, and then the plan is to play some more tomorrow night. Part 2 of the one that allegedly Cesar did not beat.
Whoa, part 2.
Part 2. Oh, Cesar, we're playing Halo 2? Playing the second Halo? This is Halo Part 2? TOO. Oh, we're playing Halo 2. I got you. 2 with 4 of us. Halo 2 with 4 of us. Did y'all want to touch on any more? Are you gonna touch it when y'all get around to it? No.
No, there's nothing I need to add to it outside of what you already mentioned.
Yeah. I don't know. I think definitely for somebody that hasn't played the game, it's probably going to be a really good playthrough. I know I've gone through Halo. I know I've gone through Halo at least a couple times.
He took emotional damage right there. He's like,
the damn the performance gets me, and aside from the fact that it looks really good, I keep asking myself, it's like, was this really needed? Because it's like a remake of a remake, and it's not even a complete remake because we're missing the whole multiplayer aspect. And I'm like, yeah, it's cool to play with 4 people with the co-op campaign, but like, at what cost? We're missing so much.
You have to pay for the online subscription. You have to sign in through a PlayStation account. Brant, the game was $50, right?
This version isn't all on a disc. Like,
it's not on a disc. It's $50. Would you rather spend your $50 on this copy? Sure, we'll give you the full suite of what this offers. We'll give you the HDR, 4K, DualSense if you want to go with the PlayStation 1, 4-player co-op.
God, devil's advocate. Do your devil's advocate.
Extended cutscenes. Or would you take that $50 and spend it on either a 360 and Halo Anniversary or an original Xbox and Halo Combat Evolved? So here's another angle to that. Halo Anniversary and a 360 you can hook up to your existing TV. You don't have the barrier of like needing an AV cable and CRT and all this other stuff. How are you spending your $50?
Ooh.
I may recommend someone get a 360 in the Anniversary.
360, baby. Yeah, I think I'm going back.
As much as I love this game, but I spent so much of that time.
Yeah, we're having fun with. I'm not dogging it.
We are.
I mean, but definitely the performance was a thing, and just the fact that there's other factors that are playing into that full decision. But it's just like looking through the lens I'm looking through. I'm like, like I could play a more complete quote unquote more complete version of this game already,
and switch between. Cesar, I think you were only halfway joking when we were playing the PS5 one. Where's the back button to switch the engine? Like switch back and forth between.
Yeah.
Remember, Anniversary had the original game running in the background.
You could switch between the graphics, old graphics or the new graphics. Tighten up those graphics.
Yep.
I think we wanted, as Halo fans, we wanted this to just be a slam dunk. And maybe these are first world problems because we do have access to those first two. We can play them. We can play Anniversary. I have a 3D TV. I can play the 3D version of that. We all three have CRTs. We could play original Xbox and play Halo Combat Evolved and play on CRT. But it's not an easy recommendation. Even when I was telling that coworker, I was like, maybe wait for a patch or two. I don't know if it's there. I don't know if it's absolutely there right now. So Halo Campaign Evolved across various platforms.
I
have one game acquired. What's that?
Campaign Devolved.
Campaign Devolved. That's our 4th potential episode title, maybe. It definitely felt like it feels like a de-evolution in more ways than an evolution. But 4-player co-op is pretty high on my list. That's
nice.
That adds a lot to the experience. Just like Call of Duty Black Ops, right, guys?
4-player.
Right, guys?
Yeah. Hey, Dead Ops Arcade all day.
Yeah.
Game of the year. It's Game of the Year material. So I would say friend of the show. He's not. I wish he was friend of the show. But one of the co-founders of GiantBomb.com has his own show called The Jeff Gerstmann Show. And he recently finished ranking all the NES games. You can go through and see all the US NTSC released NES games. And now he has switched to doing N64 games, of which there are decidedly way less of those titles than there are the NES. One of those games was Winnie the Pooh Tigger's Honey Hunt, I think is the name of it.
But he just skipped Super Nintendo just completely.
I think this was a numbers thing. I think it was
numbers. It's all a numbers game.
Yeah, I would say it's because he's got a summer cart, but I don't know if that's it either. Honey Hunt? Is it Tigger? Tigger's Honey Hunt? Anyway, I watched this and Tigger's Honey Hunt for the N64, yes. You can get your copy now for about $30-ish shipped. Or you can get it for PlayStation for about $6. Which might be better because it has voice acting, because the N64 cutscenes don't have any voice acting. So showing my oldest child is a huge Winnie the Pooh fan. And I tried to find other Winnie the Pooh games. I was like, we can play this. I've got it on I have the means of playing my legitimate backup of this. And so I was looking around and we were watching a video, and I think I sent a screenshot to Cesar, because at a certain point in this gameplay, and this game came out for PS2 and Xbox, at a certain point in this gameplay, Winnie the Pooh is riding Eeyore. And I could not remember in any of the cartoons or anything that I had watched in which I had seen Winnie the Pooh mount Eeyore and ride him around. Like, I thought he was just he's just a donkey, right? He's just the donkey in the show.
Look, he doesn't have good enough self-esteem, man. I don't know why they ride him like that. That's kind of fucked up.
I know, but he's fine with it. And so I was talking to my child with it, and they said, at first they were like, no, I've never seen that. And then they started thinking, and they were like, yes, when they're covering ground. Like if it's like a long traversal, if there's some sort of journey associated with it. Winnie the Pooh will ride Eeyore. But in that part in the gameplay clip we were watching, you have to you're catching butterflies or something. So Pooh moves faster on top of Eeyore to catch butterflies. But the aforementioned game is Winnie the Pooh's Rumbly Tumbly Adventure, brought to you by our friends at Ubisoft. Phoenix Interactive and Disney Interactive, and published by none other than Ubiquitous Software. This came out for PS2 and GameCube, and I was telling Cesar about this, and he was like, "Did you get the PS2 Classic?" And I was dying laughing as soon as I read it, and I was like, "No fucking way!" And then Cesar, you researched it. This was a legitimate PS2 Classic on PS3 back in the day. You could have purchased a digital license of Winnie the Pooh.
PS3 store is still open. You probably still can.
It was delisted, 2013,
Yeah.
Cesar, I think. It's been a long time.
So you got to hack your PS3 to get it on there.
Yes. So they haven't played this yet. I reminded them today because they've been doing homework as soon as they get home from school. I was like, when you're done with your homework, I got a reward for you. To which the other child replied, "What's my reward?" And I was like, "Not today. You keep doing your homework." But we have yet to play this. But everything I've looked at it outside of the Pooh riding Eeyore disturbance, it looks good. It looks like a competent video game. So we may give that a go. But that is it outside of that is it for my games acquired and games played, being Halo Campaign Evolved with you guys and Winnie the Pooh's Rumbly Tumbly Adventure for the Sony Computer Entertainment System PlayStation 2.
What do I want to talk about first? I know I downloaded the demo and it's on. I think it's on every current console. Dust Fade.
Dust Fade.
Yeah.
What is that?
Some people were comparing it to Jack and Daxter, and I've been playing it. It's a platformer game, and the story starts out like your sister, like you have a family member that's kind of passed, and your sister is like an inventor, and basically this clock tower pops out of nowhere, and your sister's trapped, and you gotta go save her. So I mean, like I said, I don't have the full game. I've just played the demo. I'm still going through it.
I played the demo as well, Cesar, but
shit!
It's on sale on Steam right now
for Fade
20 something, and I was playing it just as we started the show. I'm maybe like 5 minutes into it, So
this is the Keyblade like.
yeah,
So, yeah.
mixture of Kingdom Hearts, Jack and Dexter,
It
classic
is 100%
PS2 platformer.
Kingdom Hearts because you hang off the ledge just like Sora does, and
Okay.
the roll's there and the attack's there, and even when you do your upgrades, it's like some of the attacks from Kingdom Hearts, and then you just like you have to collect the thon, kind of like the Jack and Dexter with the precursor orbs, and you have different areas. You're trying to unlock this chain to these clock tower, and so the first area you go to is a volcano, and I don't know. I haven't gotten to the end of the demo yet. It's a pretty meaty demo. I just don't know playing through it that I would get it. I don't know if I'd pay full price for it. So, but it is an indie type game. So, I mean, if you're in a mood for that type of gameplay, have at it.
What were you playing it on?
PS5.
Okay, and it played well. It seemed like, even though the indie game, it seemed like it performed well.
I was playing it on Steam Deck, and it is deck verified. Just FYI.
Always good too.
And the other thing I've been fucking with is I downloaded a Sobi on Steam Deck and started playing that.
The remote play thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they have a free play test that you can sign up for, and this might be the thing that you can talk Buish into getting into PlayStation games without having to actually buy a anything PlayStation related.
Yeah,
even their remote device. It literally I can log in. It pulls up like 1,500 games that I can stream cloud streaming for. I did run into an issue where I try to play some games that are like, hey, this game is not available in your region for cloud streaming, even though I owned a digital copy of it. So I was like, okay, that's the thing.
From another region or from this region?
Probably from another region. Just happened to be available.
Yeah.
So I did remote play to my console, works flawlessly, but most things do. So the killer app on this one is just the PSN streaming. So like anything that's in your streaming account that is available in the data centers is streamable. I did a PS5 game, flawless, no issues. I just did a PS3 one maybe earlier today, Asura's Wrath, and that shit looks fucking great. I think on that smaller screen it looks way better than it does trying to do it on the TV or on the PC with Sony's official services.
Okay.
So it looks really, really good. I didn't really notice much lag in there. I mean, I think this is just in the playtest. They're going to sell a premium version of this, so it's going to be a cost at some point. But I've had no issues whatsoever. I think like if you were to cut down your devices and then want to, bring the PlayStation, that remote play device, or or any other, like if you just want to do everything from your Steam Deck, it's a good alternative. So because I did try playing these games away from home, and it plays pretty well as long as you have a steady internet connection. So very, very thoroughly enjoyed it. So right now, I think if you can go to the Steam store and then you can request a playtest for it, it's still offered on there. But at some point, they will move to a premium, and it will be a cost to it. They are going through the vetting process through Steam, so they are planning to officially list it on Steam, as long as you don't see any foreseen issues from Sony trying to strike it down. So.
Okay, I just requested access, just like you were talking
and
about.
Should be very instantaneous. So you give it you may have to like reboot the console or something like that, but it'll show up in your home menu. You just download it. You'll just log in with your similar to like when you did the Chikai. If you set up Chikai before, it's going to have you log in. It's pretty seamless. Log in with your phone. You're going to log into your PlayStation account. You just copy paste basically a hash code into their built-in web page in there, and it automatically validates your console in there, and it gives you two windows up top, so one remote to your consoles, which does a really, really good job, and I like that app a lot better than most of the other ones out there for remote play. And then the other one you just hit over to do PSN streaming. So, and I've bounced around and played some games. Like I said, that was the only one. I don't remember what game I tried to play, but one of them I tried to play. They're like, yeah, this is no longer available in the data center. And I was like, oh, okay. So it shows everything that at one point was on there. I just don't. It doesn't show what's not available at the time when I come across. So
current, yeah.
But
very cool.
I like
easy to set up, like super seamless to set up.
Yeah, doesn't take long. Yeah. So there's another thing I can do and laying in bed before I go to sleep, like 15, 20 minutes, and play some stuff in bursts. Doing some streaming on there, and I've been very, very impressed with the streaming on there. I had very little issues playing Asura's Wrath in there, and it was very, very clean. So I think it's just because of that lower resolution on that screen helps with a lot of these older games.
Yeah.
You don't get that little smear on there as bad. So you get the artifacting here and there, but I mean it typically clears up pretty quickly. So
Cool. Asobi.
yep, just like the studio that makes
Team
Astrobot.
Asobi.
Team of Sony, yeah, Astrobot. So
Very cool.
but yeah, I'll pass it over to Brand. Let him finish off here.
I'll start off with games acquired. I have the seemingly extremely expensive, continuing to go up in price, Oblivion for the Switch 2.
Oh,
That gets
sold
sold
out
out as well.
Don't unwrap it,
Yeah,
Brent. It's gonna get expensive.
Sold out everywhere.
Yeah.
This Microsoft game and the Indiana Jones game Switch 2 are both somewhat expensive, but give it time, they'll get reprints, or look out for the Asia versions on Play Asia.
Best has told everybody on Twitter to hold off from buying the scalpers. They got more coming at the end of the month. So
yeah, there's people like charging like $200 for freaking Oblivion. It's like, no, wait.
I was there seems to be, I don't know if it's magnified by the PS3 store shutting down, but there seems to be like a crazy FOMO with this stuff right now.
Oh, PS3.
I don't know why.
Physical stuff has gone
PS3
crazy.
physical, I know, but I don't know if it's like carrying over into some of these other. You guys saw it with Halo Campaign Evolved. Like sold out everywhere except Target. Like it was up at Xbox at Target yesterday or something. It's like, what? But they're selling, like the sold listings on eBay are like 120, 130. How did this happen?
I was in a local games retailer today and looked through their now retro collections of things, and they had a good bit of 360 and PS3 games. And I mean, I saw
anything of interest.
Oh, I saw like the God of War duology for PS3.
Okay.
The Killzone trilogy was like $35. I think.
I just saw that at the store I went to.
The damn Ratchet was it? Yeah, it was Ratchet and Clank trilogy collection was there as well. I didn't look at the price on that. I mean, there was a bunch of stuff there, but most of it I had. Yeah, most of it I had.
Yeah.
So
was the Ratchet and Clank? Did it have the artwork or was it a generic cover?
No, it had the artwork because I could. Okay. They had some of the stuff like front faced, to show, certain games, but the rest of it was, lined up, just showing the spines. But I could see it had the full regular art spine and everything. So
was everything more expensive than you remember last time you looked at that stuff?
No, I mean, looking at it today, I thought it was somewhat moderately priced.
Okay.
And the people that I talked to behind the counter, they're like, yeah, we actually, because they had some stuff on the shelf. They had surprisingly some like 3DS games. They had like the Shin Megami Tensei games.
I saw every single one of those at the store I went
to.
I was going to mention it to you guys. They're all like
those
50
were all
or 60
there.
bucks.
I was like, what the hell is this?
There was one copy of every single one at that.
Those have been reprinted several times, so you can get them on VGP every so often for like $39 or $40. So
that's
a lot of the stuff you have, and a lot of stuff you're all raising awareness to, have all been reprinted very recently. So
yep, especially the Ratchet and Clank.
That's true.
Brent,
that whole all those PS3 games are all been reprinted. VGP's got them all on sale for like 20 or less, 25 or less. So
they had a case that had like a Game Boy Advanced SP in there. There was a Wii in there. They had some N64 games in there, like Rocket the Robot. And
how much was that?
And it was a little bit on the pricey side. I want to say it was like $40.
The store I was in had Super Mario All-Stars plus World, but they had the price tag, I guess, on the back of all the Super Nintendo games. It was like 5 of them stacked up, and I couldn't see that price. That was the only one I was like, how much is this?
I saw a Super Nintendo Yoshi's Island and like Shaq Fu was in there, but they told me they're like, oh, we've got like 3 drawers.
The duality of Super Nintendo, Shaq Fu and Yoshi's Island.
But she started like pulling out the stuff. They're like, oh yeah, we've got like 3 drawers of stuff. She's like, I've got Chrono Trigger somewhere in here. I'm like, you do? But she started looking, and then somebody else was like, no, I think we sold that the other day, and they looked it up, and they actually had, and they sold it for like 140. I'm like, yeah, see, nah.
Was it the
I'm
store
good.
you mentioned having visited previously?
No,
Okay.
I have not been back in that one.
I was gonna say that's where I got Chrono Trigger from 25 years ago for $40. It was a very expensive Super Nintendo game.
But I got in other games acquired. This was not acquired today, but this is Riviera,
All
the
right.
Promised Land. This is the HD version of it. The original version, 2002, came out for the Wonder Swan Color. I have
Oh,
that version.
I didn't know that's where it originated.
Yeah, it's a beautiful RPG.
I
And
think
then we
Cesar
got it
bought it.
over.
Yeah, I think Cesar bought it from me on GBA back in the day.
Yeah, we got it over here 2004, 2005-ish for
Sounds right.
GBA. And then a couple years later it got another like remaster on PSP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I'm
then
looking
now
at the
they've
PSP one right now.
yeah. And then now they've got the, HD version that came out for Switch and is on believe it's on Steam as well. So
It is.
never played it, but I know as soon as I started doing my deep dive into the Wonder Swan, I was like, that does look like a really, really good RPG. So, and as soon as I saw that this HD version, and it comes with a couple like extra goodies in there. There's some stickers and whatnot that it came with. But I was
Did you
like,
order
damn it,
that?
they got me.
Did you
They
order
got
that
me.
from a boutique shop or something?
That was VGP, I believe. And then I got it, and on the back it actually has Play Asia on the
Yeah, it's
branding
PlayAsia.
on the back.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
They
because
have a
they had that
publishing
one in.
deal.
Yeah, I mean they brought out that one and they brought out this one, this one that got banned in America from Nintendo. So they published this one too. So
oh
What is
yeah.
that?
that's Death End Request Code Z. It got canceled because they were going to do a US release and it got canceled because Nintendo didn't improve the build on there. So, but it went through in Japan, no issues. So that they did a translated version and released a physical copy of it as well. So
Okay.
Other than that, still lightly playing through Assassin's Creed Rogue. I thought of something I forgot to mention last weekend, a mechanic where, since I'm kind of going through and like taking down these little like assassin strongholds that they've got in these towns, they introduced a mechanic to where you're being hunted every so often. I was like, oh, that's a cool mechanic. And then it just like certain towns, like you're always getting hunted. So it's like,
It's like there's no
Jesus
get away
Christ,
from it.
come on. Well, what it is you start hearing like these whispers, like it's just up, and like there's like a vignette that goes across the screen. And so
Okay.
you activate your eagle vision, and then they put what they call the danger compass. It's very akin to what they did in the multiplayer modes from back in the day. Like as soon as they did, I'm like, this is vaguely familiar, and then it just came back. I'm like, oh yeah, this is kind of how you did the multiplayer stuff.
Yeah.
So the compass it's like it's done as a circle, and the like whatever direction you face, it's almost like a compass. It'll start filling in the closer you get to whoever this person is, because obviously they're an assassin. They're going to be hidden in plain sight, or they're going to be perched on a rooftop or something.
Yeah.
And you can react to them, or you can, if you're scanning the crowd with your eagle vision, you'll be able to like see them and then highlight them as an enemy and go over and like neutralize them. But yeah, after a while, it was annoying to just be like, oh, where is this person? And then they just fall out of the sky in front of me and try to attack me. I'm like, just go away.
Does that end the hunt though? Are you done with that section once they do that?
I
Once
mean,
that's
yeah, you
completed?
do
Okay.
that, but if there's still another assassin in the area, like it'll start doing it again, like
Ah,
immediately sometimes. It's like, oh, I'm trying to do the story bit.
leave me alone.
Um but yeah, so I'm continuing on with the story, and now you've kind of been working with the Templars. It was James Madison is a Templar, and you're working with him and the Redcoats, and you work with them for about a year. And after about a year, like the assassin, you're starting to like encounter the assassins more and kind of foiling their plans. Like I got a new weapon the last time I was playing, where it's like a gun that shoots gas projectiles, to where you can shoot like
Oh,
the sleep gas or like the berserk gas. um
is there a fart gun?
basically basically they had Ben Franklin mock it up for him,
Oh,
uh since he's the inventor.
it's a good crossover.
um and then from there, protecting James Madison in one specific encounter, one of his battles, one of your former assassin's brethren sees you. And so now it's like, oh well, he's probably going to tell everybody else, and now they're going to come after me more. Um, but the thing is like when I said, Shay, the main character Shay,
Mhm.
had taken a like manifest um from Achilles and tried to escape with it, and this kind of set the whole thing off. And when he woke up, um he figured that, okay, well, it's this is done now because it's at the bottom of the ocean. It's fine. I don't have to worry about this now. But when James Madison found him and got him patched up and took him to these people's home to where he could recuperate, he had the manifesto, and he kept it with him. And but now he like tried to give it back to Shay. He's like, you've earned my trust. And he's like, look, I don't really want anything to do with this. And
Mhm.
he's walking a fine line. Like, he's helping the Templars, but there's certain things they do. He's like, I don't know. He's very always like, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing what I'm supposed to do? Um, but he's definitely, at the moment more aligned with what the Templars are doing, and very much like, we can't let the assassins get this information, because whatever they're trying to do and they think they're doing the right thing, it's only hurting people. So
Yeah.
that's how he sees it. So um so I'm gonna continue with that.
You gonna play Skull and Bones when you're done with this one? Is that the next game?
Skull and Bones. I don't know if I'm ready for a quad A game, man. That's too many A's.
Are any of us?
I don't know. You guys bought it.
Your body is ready. I think it was $10.
Yep.
I've spent more on less, but I played like I think I played like an hour of it.
I spent less on more.
Yeah, I spent less on more.
Right,
Exactly.
right. I have almost 100% completed like all the different things you can do in Kingdom Hearts 2, like to the point where like I didn't do this the first time I played it. I mean,
Okay.
I even went through and beat Sephiroth. I'm level 90 or 91 at
Damn
the
it,
moment.
Brant.
I leveled up all the forms, all the summons.
What are you playing
I
that
beat
on? Or
I
that's
beat
your
every
emulator?
yeah, the
Yeah,
little handheld.
that's right.
I beat every cup in the Coliseum, and then once you start leveling up those forms and the summons, like it unlocks like a special cups for each one, and then there's like one more cup that I have in Station 2 was definitely like one of the best games of all time. Definitely one of the best games
Damn.
for the PS2.
Yeah.
Um You definitely gotta, especially there's some Winnie the Pooh sections in Kingdom Hearts and Kingdom Hearts 2. So you gotta. I know you sent us. You didn't mention that, but you mentioned you sent us some video of some SingStar going on at your household.
Oh yeah, we did play some
Uh,
SingStar.
We had
That's
some
right.
SingStar sessions, and there was some Disney stuff in that. So I'm pretty sure that your family, your offspring would enjoy some Kingdom
They would
Hearts.
appreciate some Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
We briefly went offline via restream, but it looks like we're back now.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, it blipped off and back on, so hopefully everybody came back on with us.
But
I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and then like Cesar just said that the Dusk Fade. I mean, like I literally just saw it was on sale. It's $20 something, maybe like $23 now. On sale on Steam, and I was like, screw it. And yeah, I played like the first 5 minutes. I'm not very far into it, so I can't really speak.
Early on.
Yeah. But so far what I've played, it's a solid game so far.
Cool.
But that's it for me.
Kingdom Hearts 2 and Dusk Fade. Yeah, it restarted.
Assassin's Creed Rogue.
It restarted our stream. That's weird.
And the Halos of the campaign.
We all played Halo Campaign Evolved. I need a weapon. I was telling Box in the chat, it's kind of hard. It's the game we wanted, but not. It's hard to describe or recommend. I think that's it's kind of where I'm at right now.
Apt.
Oh yeah, just wait till we get to the library, and then we can not recommend it.
That's supposed to be improved.
I'm about to say I've heard that the library is not as bad as it was.
I don't know. Somebody in our squad got mad when we were fighting the flood, and they're like, "They're not supposed to be here."
Oh yeah, canonically,
start the stream.
Canonically, the flood are not at this point of the game. That was cool though. What'd you do? Like a skull or
random as hell,
or something?
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, I think randomizes enemies.
Yeah, that was actually really cool. I was like, something is amiss here. These guys have never been on this level
like,
before.
What is going on?
Yeah.
It took you a minute. You killed a couple of them. You're like, wait a minute.
Hold on.
I'm not supposed to be killing these guys here. I'm supposed to be killing these guys in the library.
They haven't come out yet. We got to go in the swamp. We got to do the whole bit with the swamp.
That's where we left off at, right? Was the swamp.
That is where we're at. I'm pretty sure that's where we were headed. Yeah.
That's where you guys were talking about. This is the horror aspect of the game.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Which kind of got lost in the Halo anniversary build of it, but we'll see how it's done in this one. All right. Anything else we want to add before we get out of here?
That's it.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this week, and we will catch you next week. Bye.
See you.
Adios.